Hi, in this video I'll walk you through how we run a patient engagement study focused on hearing aids. This was a product exploration research project using Glaut's AI moderated interviews. I'll start by showing you the actual interview experience. So let's start the interview.
Hello, thank you for joining this interview. Let's begin with the first question. What role does the hearing aid play in your daily life?
Wearing a hearing aid hasn't just improved how I hear, it's made everyday life feel less frustrating. I'm less tired at the end of the day because I'm not straining to follow conversations. It just makes things easier.
I see. That sounds like a significant improvement. Could you tell me more about any barriers or challenges you face with your hearing aid?
It's a mix, to be honest. I feel more confident and less isolated, especially in group settings or noisy places, but it's not without challenges. So sometimes it's uncomfortable to wear for long periods and I still struggle in loud environments.
Thank you for sharing that. Let's move on to the next question. How supported did you feel by audiologists or doctors in finding the right solution for your hearing needs?
Not very supported, actually. I felt like they were just trying to get through the appointment. There wasn't much explanation or personalization. I left feeling unsure if I even got the right device.
I'm sorry to hear that. Could you describe the kind of support or suggestions you received from the doctors?
Okay, this was the interview experience. Now let's move on to the backend of Glaut's platform. So here we are in the backend of the platform. This is the software researchers use to design interviews, as you can see here in the outline tab, to set up the screen and redirect logic if needed. Here it wasn't needed, for example, and there to review the data in the data tab or to analyze the answers. For example, here, on the first question about the role hearing aids play in daily life, we run a thematic analysis. So, Glaut, in real time, identified these four key themes, which you can see here. These themes are fully quantified. You can see 93% of respondents mentioned something that maps to these benefits, and always you can scroll full verbatim to see how this theme plays out in participants' own words here. So um, it's really amazing for researchers because verbatim is just a click away and you can also quantify open-ended responses. Now let's take a look at the second question about how I feel by audiologist support, so the sentiment towards doctor. Glaut did a sentiment analysis in real time thanks to what we call our interpretative agent. This agent interprets tone, phrasing, and context. So, for example, when I said I felt rushed, I left feeling unsure, Glaut recognized the emotional cues and classified it accordingly, real time. Okay. And just like before, we can always scroll through the full verbatims behind each sentiment tag. So you're not just looking at numbers as in a survey. With AIMI, you're seeing exactly why people felt the way they did. This gives you an immediate access to both emotional insights and evidence without needing to manually code a thing. We've seen the live demo of the interview experience, and the real-time analysis Glaut performed was impressive. But we also know the magic doesn't end there. So the real power of research comes when insights are crafted into a sharp, compelling report. That's where the full story emerges. So connecting the dots, revealing patterns, and sparking action. That's why Glaut delivers a ready-to-share report in just minutes. This is the report generated from this research, a complete narrative shaped directly from the data, with storytelling supported by insightful charts and data that ground every takeaway in evidence. Researchers can simply share the report via a link, allowing clients to access and act on key insights faster than ever.